This video is going to be all about security contracts, so if you have no interest in knowing what they are, how to do them, anything related to them, then this video probably isn't for you. But if you are here for the security contracts, then here are some things I'm going to go over about them, anything you really need to know, pretty much everything you need to know about security contracts, why you should even worry about them, do they help you at all, anything like that. And make sure to subscribe to my channel because I am trying to upload GTA 5 every few days or so. Try to give all the content I can, any information that anyone wants. So make sure to subscribe to my channel, maybe even leave a like, maybe even comment. I'm pretty nice, you know. But anyway, moving on to security contracts. One security contract will make you 30 to 70k, and it's all random, so you're not gonna have like a consistent payout with them. But if they are double money, they're gonna be 60 to 140,000. Now, when you go on your computer in the agency, you will have a choice out of 3 different missions to choose from. So if you're wanting the most amount of money, then choose the one that says the most amount at the bottom right. It's going to tell you a certain number, and then that's going to be your payout pretty much. If you don't care all that much about the money, instead just care about completing them, then well, just do any of them really. But you can also just call Franklin and request a security contract from there. But it's completely random from what mission you get. I think it might choose from the computer in your agency what missions you have there. I'm not entirely sure, but if you want to make the most money, then obviously go on your computer and choose the one that gives you the most amount of money. Now, other things to know about the security contracts is completing 3 will unlock the payphone hits, and I will have a separate video on the payphone hits. But in that video, I will explain a few things because there is something wrong with the payphone hits at this moment. But don't worry, I will have an explanation on that, and I will have a separate video covering all the payphone hits that I can. Completing 5 security contracts will unlock the trade prize for the Ranger 3600 LX. Completing 10 will give you the trade prize for the deity or the deity, however you say it, I'm not really sure. Completing 15 will unlock the trade prize for the Patriot military spec, and finally completing 20 will give you the trade prize for the Jubilee. Now, if you want to know which vehicle out of those 4 I just named that it's the best, I believe the Patriot military spec is your best option there if you're wanting to buy one of those 4. The last thing to know about security contracts is inside of your agency, you do have a safe that grants you money or gives you money every GTA day. I'm not sure what the base value of that safe is, like how much you earn if you've completed 0 security contracts, but I know if you complete 1, it'll give you an additional $100 added to your safe, and completing 201 will earn you the max amount you can make at one given time, which is 20,000. So pretty much, simplest terms for you to understand is complete 201 security contracts, which will take you a very long time to do, and you will earn the most amount of money you can get out of the safe at one time, which I already said is 20k, but the safe maxes out at 250,000. So if you're gonna try to complete 201 security contracts, just know you are gonna have a pretty good bonus after you do it, since that 20k will build up over time, and then once your safe maxes out, that's 250,000 you literally had to do nothing for besides complete all those contracts, and after that it's just passive income. I know that was a long explanation, but I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the first security contract. Alright, now if you get asset protection, this is probably the longest mission, so I'm gonna go ahead and just start up the mission, and obviously you have to leave your agency. Now, this is without a doubt the longest security contract you're gonna get. You're gonna have a total of 10 minutes to complete this. Now, I should have probably mentioned this before, but you're going to need a vehicle that is weaponized, that has unlimited missiles, like a Kanjali, which doesn't really have missiles, but it's a tank, so it's gonna have unlimited, you know, rockets, whatever it shoots. Torador, you know, just kind of anything that has missiles and unlimited missiles. The big reason is because there's going to be a lot of enemies, and they're going to infinitely spawn until the mission is over. And I believe this spawns anywhere, or it has like dedicated spawn locations, but it's always going to be the same no matter what location you get. And of course, I get the location that's far away. I usually get one that's in the city, unless they added more, which I don't really know if they did or not. But I'm going to go ahead and head over there. Alright, once you get over here, it's going to tell you to protect all like the assets, and the assets are the green boxes. Now, I'm going to warn you now, you are able to destroy these. It's not just like a thing where you're not able to destroy them. You are able to destroy them, so be careful. But once you get here, I'd recommend calling in whatever you're going to use for this mission. I use a Kanjali because they can't kill me when I'm in it, and it's really, really easy to use. But it's pretty self-explanatory. The game kind of tells you what you need to do. And as you see on the map, there is like flames on the map. And those are enemies that you have to take out first. Like, they take priority because they're the only ones that are able to take out the assets you have to protect. They're really easy to take out. All of them are just in like normal vehicles, so you can just blow them up with one explosive. And this is pretty much the mission. But just remember, take out the guys with the Molotovs. The game pretty much tells you that they are the guys that are gonna blow up your assets. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip kind of to the end of the mission when I'm pretty much completed with it. Alright, now I'm coming up under the end of the mission, and right when that timer ends, I think you should get your money right away. Yeah, there you go. Or, well, as you see, I had to pay my business and stuff, but did see it for a split second. I actually did get like 50 grand out of it. And that's pretty much this mission. As I said, it's just the same thing, different locations. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next security contract. Alright, so if you get the one called gang termination, or like if you go on your computer and you select it, or if you get it from calling Franklin, then I'll show you how to do this one. Alright, so once you get outside of your agency, it's gonna tell you to go somewhere. There is multiple locations for this. It can be kind of anywhere from what I know. And I got mine all at the top of the map, which really sucks. But I'm gonna go ahead and head over there real quick. Alright, once you get over here, or just anywhere, wherever it tells you to go, it's going to tell you to find and eliminate the lost MC sergeants. I think it actually might be different per location, but pretty much you just got to keep killing people until you kill the sergeants or whoever it says to kill. As you see, you will die really fast if you're not careful. There's a lot of enemies, but as you see at the bottom right, it'll tell you how many you got to kill, and once you kill the ones you need to kill, the number will go down. So just kind of keep killing guys. And eventually you will get this mission completed. As you see, when you do come up on the targets, they will have a red arrow, and they will be like a target on the map. So that's kind of an easy way to know which ones are the ones you got to kill. But as you see, this is a really hard mission. So make sure you have snacks and armor, or maybe if you have like a weaponized vehicle, you can also bring that here too. Because this mission's really hard if you're just on foot like I am. All right, after you kill all the targets and hopefully you don't die as many times as I did. It'll pretty much just tell you to leave the area, and then that's that mission done. It's just that easy. But I would recommend, if you do get this mission, or if you start it, then make sure you bring like an armored vehicle or something, because this is really hard without it. So if you have rescue operation, then you have a very straightforward mission. So once you get outside your agency, it's going to tell you to go to a location. Doesn't matter what location it is, it's pretty much going to be the exact same type of thing you got to do. One requirement though for this mission is you're going to need a vehicle that has at least 2 seats. So make sure you obviously have a vehicle that has 2 seats, or else you won't be able to complete the mission. Once you get over to the destination, it's going to tell you to search the area for the clients, and it's also going to have your screen focus on a flare that shoots up in the sky. You don't really have to worry too much about the flare. The flare just kind of shows you where the client is going to be, but most of the time the flare isn't really that helpful. But a better way to know where the client is listen for gunshots. So for me, since at the dam, it's going to be inside of the dam. That's where I'm hearing the gunshots. So you're basically just going to take out all the hitmen. Sometimes this can be a little hard if you're not really prepared for the hitmen, because they can kill you pretty quick. But just make sure you take all of them out. Once you do that, it'll tell you to deliver the client to the safe house. So that's why you need a 2-seater vehicle. You'll get the client to get in your car with you, and they will follow you, so you don't gotta worry about that. There's also going to be enemies here, so make sure you kill them so they don't kill you. And once the client gets in your vehicle, you just have to head back to the safe house. Alright, and once you deliver the client to the safe house, that's pretty much the mission over. And right as soon as this cutscene is finished, you will receive your money. Okay, so if you get vehicle recovery, this one's actually very simple, but there is a variation of the mission that is very bad. So I don't know if I'm going to get it right now. I'm going to go ahead and exit the agency and see if I do get it. Alright, as you see, I got the mission. Okay. If it says you go to Humane Labs, I would honestly avoid this mission. I would just pause and find a new session, because this mission sucks. But for the sake of the video, I'm actually going to do this. I would never do this if it wasn't for the video. But I'm gonna go ahead, head over to Humane Labs. Alright, once you get over here, it's gonna tell you to enter the research labs, and it's just right over here. If you find the Humane word and just go to the back of it, and when you get up here, obviously you'll just enter the building. Alright, and when you get in here, you basically are just gonna take, I guess you can't kill these guys. You're just gonna make your way through Humane Labs. You're gonna kill all the guys that are here. Alright, so once you make your way, kill all the guys, you're gonna have to steal this van, and this is why this mission is so terrible, because you have to drive this van all the way back to your agency. But when you find it, I recommend coming over here, pressing this button, because if you got in the vehicle and drove over here and then press the button when you got out of it, there's gonna be enemies that spawn behind you, and you probably will die. So pretty much open the door like that, get in the Humane Labs van, and you gotta drive this all the way back to your agency. And this thing is very slow. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back to my agency. Alright, once you finally get back over to your agency, you are done with the mission. And if you ever get this, as I said again, please just find a new session. Don't do this. This mission sucks. Alright, so if you get any other place besides Humane Labs, so I got Davis, as you see here, this is going to be much easier than having to get the van. So once you get over to the building or place that it tells you to, it's going to tell you to enter the garage, so just go ahead and do that. Once you get in here, you do have to kill a lot of people, so just make sure you don't die. If you do die, it's fine. You'll spawn right outside, so you can just come right back in. Just make sure to clear out all these guys. Once you clear all of them out, it'll tell you to locate the stolen car. Now, after you walk around for a little bit, kind of searching every car, it'll tell you what car to steal. I personally haven't gotten this car before, so they might have just added it, but you pretty much just gotta look for the car that's different from everything else. And before you actually get in it, I'd recommend you come over here to where the garage door is, and I would press this button right here. Because if you drove the car over here first, then press the button, then there's going to be enemies that spawn behind you when you press the button, so you're probably going to die. So just press the button first, then get in the car. Once you get in the car, obviously you just exit the warehouse. Once you are out here, you basically just head back to your agency. Alright, once you get over to your agency, that's pretty much the mission over. Alright, the next contract is going to be Liquidize assets. Once you get out here, Franklin's going to call you, and you just have to head to the destination it tells you. Alright, and when you get over here, it's going to tell you to tail a certain vehicle. Now, you can't get a helicopter for this, but I'm going to, just like the vehicle recovery, I'm going to also have that one too. I'm going to have the one where it chases a helicopter, because it is actually a bit different. But when they detect you, they will drive faster, so just go ahead and let them get detected. And you're just going to follow them all the way to the destination. Alright, once he gets to his destination, he's going to start walking into a building. So basically just going to follow where he goes. And this particular one, you're going to have to go all the way down the stairs. They're not all the same, but there is like different layouts that this can be, but it's pretty much the same idea. Just kill all the enemies that are going to be inside. And once you pretty much kill all the guys, you're going to have to use explosives for this type of one. If you get like the one that goes in this bunker, then you're going to have to destroy them with like a explosive. I think you might be able to shoot them. Oh, you actually can shoot them. Okay. Basically just destroy everything. And once you do that, it's going to tell you to place satchel charges. And I would recommend you place the satchel charges that are further away from the door first, and then go to the front, because you're going to have a timer to get out of here. Alright, and once you place all your satchel charges, it's going to tell you to exit the base. And you have 30 seconds to get out of here, so that's why you started at the back and went to the front. And once you get out, just get in the vehicle you used to get over here with, and then just drive away. Once that timer actually does disappear, you're going to have to lose the cops, which is the most annoying part about this mission. Alright, once you lose the cops, that's the mission over. Alright, now, if you get a helicopter, like I did here, if you have to go to the airport, that is a good way of knowing that you actually got a helicopter or not. So you're just going to have to call in a flying vehicle of some sort, so I'm just going to get my oppressor. And once you get a flying vehicle, then you're pretty much just going to follow the helicopter all the way to its destination. Alright, and once you tell the helicopter and it starts to descend down to the building, this is how you know that this is the right building. And you're going to have to enter the building through the roof. This is why you need a flying vehicle. There's no other way of getting inside of it. And once you get inside, this is pretty much going to be the same like the last time. You're going to have to kill a bunch of guys. And then you're going to have to destroy things. I believe this is the only other layout that this mission can be. I think it could be a third layout. I don't know. Can't really remember that well, but if there is a third layout, kind of the same idea. Just destroy everything, kill the people that are in here. And then afterwards, you're going to put down all the satchel charges. And after you place all of them, just got to leave the hideout, get in or get on whatever vehicle you used to get up here, and then just wait for the time remaining to go away. I did just realize that it does spawn a helicopter for you in case you don't have a flying vehicle. So you just got to find a way to actually get on the roof. I don't know how to get on the roof of this building, but just in case you don't have one, it will spawn one for you. I didn't actually know it did that. But as you see, time remaining is done, and that is pretty much the mission over. You just gotta lose the cops afterwards. And just like that, you receive the money. Alright, now the last security contract I'm going to be going over in this video is going to be recover valuables. Alright, and once you get outside, Franklin's going to tell you to go to 1 to 2 places. And I got the shoe store, as you can see. The other location is Tequi-la-la. They are pretty much the exact same type of thing. Like, you're going to be looking for a safe, then looking for a combination. I'm not sure if I'm going to add the Tequi-la-la one because it's pretty much the same thing. I might, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and head over there real quick. Now that I'm over here, it's just going to tell me to enter this door back here on the back of the shoe store. And make sure that you kill everyone that's in here. And there is guys right when you walk in. And just, you know, make sure you don't die when you're doing this. It can be a little hard sometimes when there's so many guys to kill. But when you walk in here, the safe's going to be 1 and 2 spots. If you get the shoe store, it's going to be right here. Or it's going to be right here. Now once you find the safe, it's going to tell you to look for the combination. So make sure you just clear out all the guys. And once you actually get the hang of this, it's just pretty easy to just come in here, kill all the guys without dying. But after you kill pretty much everyone that's in here, you're going to be looking for a combination. Now the combination can either be here, I believe, on the bar table. It can be in these seats right here. And finally, as you see, for me, it's going to spawn right here. You're just going to grab the safe combination. You're going to go back to the safe. And you're just going to go up to the safe, open it. And your character will just, you know, open it for you. You don't have to do like a combination or anything. But then you're going to have to pick up whatever's in there. And then you're just going to leave the building you're in. And after you do that, you're just going to head back to your agency. Alright, and once you get back to your agency, you are done with this mission. Alright, so I'm going to include the other locations. So if you get Tequi-la-la, then you're just going to head over there like you did with the last one, if you got the last one. Once you get over here, you're going to come to the back of the building like it tells you. Then you're going to go up these stairs, through this door, and the best way to approach this, kill this guy first, and then there's going to be 2 people around this corner. Make sure you kill them quick. And the first location, as you see here, is where my safe spawned. I believe there's only 2 locations, and the other one's in the very bottom of this building, so make sure you just kind of make your way through. Kill everyone you can. This is a little bit easier to navigate through than the shoe store. Make sure to just kill everyone here. Once you get down here, there's going to be a few more people, like 3 more people to kill. Or 4, actually. And the next location is right here, right on your left when you walk in. And once you find the safe, you gotta look for the combination. And from my knowledge, it might be able to spawn here on the stage, like it did for me right here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. It can also spawn on this table right here, and maybe it could spawn at the bar. But after you get the combination, just make sure to go to the safe so you can unlock it. And you just open the safe and grab whatever's in there. Once you do that, you just gotta exit the building, and you're gonna have to head back to your agency, and there is gonna be a guy right out here when you get out here. And sometimes there's another person out here to kill, but there isn't for me now. But just head back to your agency. Alright, and once you get back to your agency, that is pretty much the mission over. Alright, so that has been the video for all the security contracts, anything you didn't know about them. If this video was helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, or just comment telling me that this video was helpful. I'm obviously going to have more guides in the future. My next video might be on payphone hits, so make sure you watch out for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.